friends and neighbors. I'm a Brit in progress. Welcome to the UK. Hello, friends and neighbors. I'm a Brit in progress, and today I'm not drunk. Today we're drinking good old-fashioned water. Because I can only afford to get drunk like I did last Friday once a week. Speaking of, the hating on newspapers video has actually done really good. And a lot of people seem to have responded positively to it, so that might become a staple thing, and we might tie it into like a cocktail of the week thing, maybe? I don't know, I gotta talk to Helen about that. But thank you for the support and showing what kind of content you want to see. So, to the betterment of the channel and the detriment of our livers, we will try to give you more of what you want. Today's topic has actually been requested by a group of my friends. We're going to talk about strange... I'm going to share with you strange laws that are still on the statute books here in the UK that are actually enforceable. I did give the list a once over, and there are actually a couple of these that I've done. So let's get right into 12 strange laws that are still enforceable in the UK. Number 1, switching on your burglar alarm. If you have an alarm, you put it on and, whatever. But apparently, it's illegal to put on your alarm if you have not designated another person that can turn it off for you. So that's kind of weird. So in order to set your burglar alarm, you have to give someone else the code so they can shut it off in case it goes off while you're not there. It's kind of strange. Not super weird, but kind of strange. The next one's kind of meh. It's not weird. It's just meh. Asking a stranger for parking change. Yeah, I guess it is kind of annoying for people to be asking you for money all the time, but for it to be an actual arrestable offense is kind of strange. Number 3, going as a soldier to a fancy dress. I assume that means party. So it's the stolen valor thing. It's illegal in the UK for you to impersonate a soldier, and that includes wearing official uniforms to look fancy. So that makes all the sense in the world, really. Not weird, but here's a fun one. This one might come as a little bit of a shock. Getting drunk in a pub. I know, right? I thought that's what pubs were for. Apparently, though, you can face a fine of up to £200 for being drunk in a pub. How weird. It's according to Section 12 of the Licensing Act 1872. So that's actually quite an old law that you can still apparently be fined for. So be careful when you're going out to English pubs, my friends, and don't look too drunk or the coppers might come after you. Number 5. This one I've actually done. And I'm glad I didn't get caught or that no one cared, because the fine is not insignificant. Carrying your DIY shopping home. So, Section 54 of the Metropolitan Police Act makes it an offense to roll or carry any cask, tub, hoop, wheel, ladder, plank, pole, showboard, or placard upon any footway except for the purpose of loading or unloading into a cart or carriage. So, carrying your wood or a ladder or something back from the hardware store can get you a fine of, wait for it, £500. So I actually did that when I built the countertop for the balcony. I carried all the supplies home on the sidewalk, and then on the trams I was carrying like 3 8-foot long scaffolding boards like on the tram. It was kind of wild, but don't do that. You get fined £500. The next one's kind of fun. suspiciously handling a salmon. There's not a lot of comment on this one. It just says that it's illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstance. I don't know what kind of circumstance you would suspiciously be holding a salmon, but there you go. Don't look suspicious at the fishmonger, apparently. Number 7, hanging out the washing. So I think this one's specific to Yorkshire. A specific place in Yorkshire, actually, where you are banned from hanging out the washing or airing clothes outside. So a lot of places here in the UK, which I think we discussed in another video, don't have drying, like tumble dryers, and you have to hang everything up. And a lot of people do it outside, but I guess this specific place in Yorkshire was like, that makes things look trashy. So no hanging your washing out to dry in Beverley, East Yorkshire. Number 8. This is interesting. I haven't done this since I was a kid. Playing Knock-a-Door Run, which I think is the same thing as in America. Like, I used to call it Ding Dong Ditch. So when you run up to somebody's front porch and you press their doorbell or knock on the door and then run away, and they come to the door and there's no one there, and you have a good laugh about it when you're 8 years old. That's illegal here. The police something blah 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 blah. It's an offense to willfully and wantonly disturb an inhabitant by pulling or ringing a doorbell or knocking at the door without a good excuse. And over here, that'll net you a fine of £500. Number 9, bringing Polish potatoes into England. That's kind of a strange one, although it does kind of make sense. The Polish potatoes order, established in 2004, makes it illegal to import into England potatoes which are known or have reasonable cause to suspect to be Polish. I guess this has to do with outbreaks of potato blight being linked to potatoes from Poland. So, again, kind of reasonable. Number 10, playing football in the street. Kids will be kids, and when you're living in the city, you kind of got to make do. Although there aren't a lot of places that are so calm now that I bet you could get away with playing football in the street. But don't play football in the street or any other game, apparently, or it'll net you a £500 fine. So don't play games or fly kites in streets, kids. Number 11, failing to carry a spare dog poop bag. Not weird, but $100 fine for not carrying a dog poop bag. It's kind of weird. And number 12, cleaning your doormat. So it is an offense to beat a doormat in the street after 8 a.m. So hang it up and dust it off. And doing it at any time of the day after 8 a.m. will net you a fine of £500. So, yeah, those are weird. I don't think they're the kind of laws my friends wanted me to post, but whatever. I mean, they are kind of weird and very kind of specific and niche to England, so that's kind of strange. So that's going to be all for today. £500 for carrying your DIY stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support over the last week, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what kind of content you want, give me video topics, and look forward to what's coming on later in the week. Thank you again. See you when I see you.